Oh, yes, let's rock! Awesome! Oh, how is everyone doing today? Yes, okay, fantastic. Right, okay, so let me give you a quick update as to how everything's going on. Right, so we have Rumple Town that is now out on Steam, and it's seemingly doing pretty well so far. But as it's come out, I've heard a few like little bugs and few little problems and stuff. And I am essentially I've been working kind of over the last 3 days solidly, like trying to fix all these problems. I could suddenly go through the list, but that's going to be. But I think so. I've decided. I think I've done all the fixes that I want to do for the time being. Right now, there is one thing. Oh yes, Code Red Games, let's rock! How's it going? So the slight issue that we have, there is still one bug that I have been trying to do my best to try and recreate, and I can't do. And it's where you're fighting a monster, you kind of get the killing blow, and then it just soft locks. Now that's the thing. I've tried so many different scenarios to try and create that bug, and I can't. However, I have fixed so many other little things that there's a chance that it might have incidentally fixed that as well. But we'll see. Yes, yeah, that's what I've been looking at, because the I'm trying to work out. Yeah. Like monster, it's the exact. Yeah. Okay, it could be that actually, because there's a chance that somewhere down the line I meant to write a less than or equal to, and I wrote a less than. I tell you what I'll do. I'm not going to try and work on that today, because as it is, I feel bad that the game's been out for a little while. There's been these big glaring bugs, and I haven't at the moment seemingly done anything about it. I have been working hard. I think what most people do, they normally fix a patch and then they'll do it, whereas I thought I'll just get loads of things fixed in one go. That's what I'm gonna now that you said that. That's really useful. I might do some experimenting with that a bit later. What I'm going to do for the time being, I'm going to get this just current version out. But before I do any of that, I actually want to do a play test to check that there's no glaring bugs. Because one thing that's also very interesting is the original version that's out. I still had quite a lot of stuff in the project folder that was of no use to this game. But it was more like when I was trying to test up things. So I sort of essentially shaved so much stuff off that the actual new game file actually takes up less hard disk space than the old version. Which is why I want to just do a good solid playthrough. So my plan is I'm going to do half a playthrough in Unity, and then exit, then go into the actual version of the new game as well, like the actual build, and then and check that it all works. But yeah, yes, I have. Yes, yeah. Don't worry, we sorted that. I can the actual coding. It's. I feel like a bit of an idiot. So what let's have a look. If I go, because that that was one of those things where I didn't really. It was just a complete oversight on my part. But there's I think I've got it. So that there's a 1 in 5 chance that each monster can fight a monster of a higher tier, apart from obviously the last one, because there's nothing that's higher than that, and the first monster's always going to only be tier 1. But if on monster 11 there's that 1 in 5 chance that it fights at one of a higher tier, it just defaults to it being a monster. Now, so basically there's a whole 3 more monsters that can sometimes be fought in this second from last battle. So yes, that's a good point. I kind of I forgot about that. I'm trying to work out where the code is around here. It's right. Oh, come on. I need a quick way of just getting back to this function, because it's just So somewhere down the line here. Right, come on, come on, come on. This bad boy, yeah. So what had happened before is, I won't go into too much sort of detail. Oh yeah, also I've changed it to 1 in 4. So overall, that's going to make it a bit more difficult. You're welcome. Ah, yes. Oh my god. Oh, I tell you what, absolutely. Thanks so much. Thank you. Oh, I tell you what, that is one of the nicest things. I really, really do appreciate that. Oh my god, thank you, August. I really do appreciate that. Like, I'm glad you liked it. I think yeah, I feel bad actually, because I'm like, the patch will be out where it's going to be a bit clearer. And just to clarify, like, one thing which I did make sure, the final boss on the last year is really tough. Like, I mean, I you know, it's like I was cruising through, and then it's like, so well done. I've done it 3 times. That's awesome. But yeah, like I was completely cruising through, and then suddenly you're fighting that last boss, and it's got 1,000 life. It's like, that is so really, yeah, well played, man. But yeah, so what happened is like, so you have a chance of you fighting a higher tier monster, and then it gets straight to this bit. So what I've done a little boolean here saying, can it be boss? So it's just literally all of this is just to say it can't be. Now select one of the monsters, yeah, that are there. But yeah, oh yeah, absolutely, yeah. Thanks so much for playing, August. Right, so we're gonna have a little playthrough to test all the new things. Yeah, I think. So I've always got to be cautious with this. So I'm going to go quick reset and then play, and then I'm going to stop. Right. So I've done the quick reset. Everything's fine, and then we're going to play again. Just because I need to remind myself to turn that off. If I left that on, the world does turn into chaos. Right. So. I'm gonna skip all of these, and also another little thing that I've done as well is I've realised that if you actually at this point exit the game, then it makes life a little bit annoying, because you, like, I've kind of fixed the issue now, but like before you couldn't get to those particular story bits unless you skipped or went through that. If you exited at that point, it would cause problems, but now you can get to all of these tutorials. It's one of those little things that right. Oh yeah, actually let me go turn off the music. Right, and yeah, you can see there's a few more things little here. I'll explain all of those in a bit. So now I can yeah, I can get through all of these. I've made that little thing a little bit faster as well, and then we can just go skip. Yeah. Oh yeah, I tell you what, like, I wanted to do it last night. I had a social thing that I needed to do. I wanted to actually do essentially this stream like quite late last night, but I had a social thing, I couldn't get to it. So yeah, we've done a few little things. Right, so anyway, I'm gonna just play, and it's mainly because I've made so many changes that I just want to see if there's any like clear obvious things that I've done, that clear obvious problems and stuff. Right, so another big thing is when playing a game for the first time, you get a big screen, a sort of not a load screen, but it freezes for an uncomfortable amount of time. You know, when you're just thinking, oh, has everything crashed? Is everything going wrong? And then it does work, but it's just, because I know more about programming and not about the hardware, I don't really know why that happens. So Blobo, I think Blobo's probably the easiest one. As far as first ones go. Right. So let's go. Right. Yeah. So I want to do one click, and I'll show off what these are in a little bit. Yeah. So this window, this actually doesn't work because I'm in the inspector. But when we actually when I switch to playing it on the real thing, it'll work. Oh, right. Oh, okay. Oh. Oh. Okay, that's actually really interesting. That genuinely is. Like, because I've actually heard people. I've heard that being done before. I've never really understood what it means. All right. I think why don't we just have a little bit of a defense, and then we can just start getting our. Now I can. No, we just go full attack. I'm just going to accept the damage. Oh, here's where I get really embarrassed and I lose to the first boss. And I was like, oh no, this should be the easy one. No, we're fine. 20. I think that's all we need. Oh, now, if anyone's still in the chat, we've got to work out what everyone would pick at this point. Right, so, got this. Right, so let me, dependent on my deck, let me have a little look at my cards that I currently have in my deck to compare. Ah, okay, now I've done that. Alright, I just wanted to show off another new feature, so you can look at your current library when you're while you're selecting. Yeah. So what would I pick? I know the one that I would pick. I would go Sinister Sacrifice. I love that card because, like, legitimately, like, I do believe a strong offense is actually a good defense as well. Because if you can kill them before they start powering up, yeah. So, and it's a bit too early for Glycerca. So yeah. Yeah. Well, I think the thing is, especially with some monsters, that they just power up so fast that you're like, oh no, now my defenders, even if I spend all my turn defending, I'm just gonna die. Oh, choose a card to upgrade. I mean, I'm gonna go this one. Obviously, I've got to, but like, it's going to be really sad if I can't activate it. It's going to be really sad. Another thing that I've actually sorted is when you have like two choices, you get, like, I had already sorted the fact that you can't have duplicate choices, so you can't get like add a construct and add a construct. But one thing that I didn't do was add a level 1 card or a level 3 card, right? That was really hard. Like, the amount of coding involved to do that, like, because obviously there would be no point in ever clicking the getting a level 1 card. Because, yeah, one thing that's also really nice is because quite a lot of people have played it, they found out sort of things where I thought, oh, no one's going to work that out, no one's going to find that out, I'll be fine. Yes, right, okay, it looks like everything's good. We can get our defences up. Everything's... Oh, yes. Okay, I pressed the wrong one there. I thought that was the... Oh, that was really lucky, actually, yeah. I thought that was the metal wall. I wanted to give these guys armour. Right, so now we can metal wall and do a Sinister Sacrifice. Okay, right, that's our... Right, I think we're going to be sorted. With that little combo there, we're going to be sorted for a little while. Let's go defend some stackers. Oh, yes, let's go. Right, I think we don't need to actually draw anymore. I just want to make sure this Sinister Sacrifice keeps paying off. Oh, we're just going to destroy him. Yeah, you see what I mean? Strong offense is a good defense here because we don't even give them a chance to power up. Okay, right. Is this going to be a proper Sinister Sacrifice deck through and through? So... we don't really want that. Oh, Keen Archer. Oh, yes. Let's go. Nice. That's probably the best. I reckon that's the best construct. Right. I'm actually going to get rid of 2 attackers, 2 army recruits. Because our main form of attack is getting our defenders armoured, and I think that will just thin the deck enough so that we can get that pretty consistently. Yeah, Keen Archer's very good, especially at this stage. So, I mean, yeah, like this. It's also like because when I'm making when I'm making all these sort of like developments and stuff. Oh, look, check this out. I always want to make sure that even when you are overpowered, that you're still not just completely invincible for the whole run. So let's get that out. Let's get that that sorted. Right, and then we just get some backers. I don't want to risk drawing cards. Right. Okay. We can't do it. Oh no, we can. We can still get a bit of value out of that. Right. Not as much as I wanted. And now we're just going to have a bit of defense. Yes, that is. I tell you what, I can explain that actually. Yes, like the reason being, and don't worry, this will only take me a second. That the issue that I had, where are we? Is if you look at all of these cards, I've got something here called card text. And this is specifically the information when you're like outside of combat. But then you have card texts here, which actually this is a terrible example, but like where you actually can kind of get the numbers in and out for reasons. I mean, to be honest, I made this way more complicated than it needed to be. But like the only problem is this particular text will always remain the same. And I just couldn't work out a good way around that. But yeah, so Keen Archer can get properly overpowered. Right, so we definitely want some of these. I think I'm just going to go full attack now. Yeah, this Sinister Sacrifice. Sinister Sacrifice the whole way. Oh, check this out. Right, okay. So my plan is I'm going to do the first 6 battles on here, then we're going to exit. Oh, there's another little thing that I want to show off as well. I'll see if I can get to show it off. I mean, is this going over the top? Getting another one of these? I think this is probably a more safer decision. But yeah, so yeah, if you actually, so despite the fact that Keen Archers is, oh, you can't even read it there. That's a bit embarrassing. But yeah, this one here is actually it is wrong. Yeah, I think the resolution isn't quite as good when it's in the inspector, but I still do kind of want to have a look and try and sort out this text at some point because it still isn't super clear. Right, so get that one card. We've got to go for it. We've got to go for it, right? We've got to have, yeah, this is going to be fine. At the moment, we haven't really got many good defensive cards. Right. Okay. Now, I'm just going to show something off, right? And I want to try it out as well at the same time. So don't worry. I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing. It might not look it, but I do know what I'm doing. Okay, so he's attacking for 4 now, right? And I'm going to end turn. All right. Now I'm on 94 life, right? Now, what I can do at this point, I can go, nah, I don't want to do this, right? Let's go back to the title. right? I mean, this was actually kind of a bad example to show off, but now I can go resume, and I'm back up to 98. So it does it. You get back to where you were. Yeah, I think that was, yeah. Like, so if you've got rid of trash, or yeah, got rid of any scrap or anything, and because I think it's actually Agast actually mentioned that you can, if you've got a bunch of trash, you can just get rid of all of it, then go back to the title, then all the trash will have gone by the time you come back, because it will kind of save your state in the thing. Whereas now that's no longer possible. Right? Oh, the numbers line up here, don't they? So it's 1, 2, 3. Yeah, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Okay, well, we're doing that. Oh, yeah, actually, yeah, Iron Clawed was actually a good decision with the Sinister Sacrifice. Ah, no, I can't use it. I think we just do one of each. That's almost enough. Let's go 1, 2. Oh no, I meant to press the metal wall. Never mind. I think we should be fine anyway. Oh yeah. Yeah, I think it's actually dead, isn't it? Okay. Right. That's not terrible. I think, given that I think this is actually the sensible choice. I think this is, yeah, like, because destroying a drone, like, yeah, like I say, it can, the monster can sometimes waste an entire attack on replacing that drone, which can be really advantageous. Right, do we upgrade a card? Do we get another Iron Clawed? Yeah, can't afford that. What did I actually go for in the end? I went for Grumble. Okay, if I got Angry Chuck, I would have done that. But I think we just upgrade. I think I should just upgrade this. Make this even more overpowered. So what I can do actually, it's also, by the way, I've got a post-it note here. If ever there's any extra suggestions, I won't be able to do it for this patch, but I'll add it onto the next one. Like, so for example, I'm just going to say Keen Archer should show stats. Should show stats outside of combat or something like that, because I do realise that is a bit confusing. Outside of combat, it's just that's a little bit more difficult than I thought. Right, let's have a look. Right, and oh, it's got to be this. That's it, man. Right. Oh yeah, of course. There's another little thing that I can show off in a little bit as well. Right. So yeah, it's everything that isn't these two. Okay. Actually, this is a really good starting deck, isn't it? This is brilliant. Okay. So, oh yeah, we can. Oh yeah, that didn't work. Right. Nah, never mind. Right. I was hoping I was going to run into the Sinister Sacrifice. Bottom of the deck. So what we probably want now is like a Glycerca to capitalise on all this. Right. So, okay, right. Now, before I do anything else, I'm going to quickly put the map speed up, okay? I don't think we really need mana. I mean, do we just go full Iron Clawed? Because that's essentially our main engine is we get armoured defenders and then we use Sinister Sacrifice. So I'm kind of fine getting another Iron Clawed. Because I'm also intrigued. I still actually haven't made a good sort of successful Code Rad deck. It's been useful here and there, but I haven't ever like made like an absolutely like proper epic like Code Rad. Like I yeah. It's like it might need buffing, but the rule is if ever I'm making us we can probably change the numbers like. Because it's just the problem is it's weird because I did a bit of experimenting. I can't make it too much higher. Yeah, the problem is I tried 10 and it got absolutely. I mean, it was just a little bit too overpowered. And the rule is if ever I buff any cards, we've got to make the monster stronger as well. And there's always got to be balance. Right. So choose a card to upgrade. Do I ever actually just do Metal Wall? I mean, I should do one of these Keen Archers. No, I'll do a Keen Archer. Yeah, I think you're right. Yeah, yeah. I can do that. We'll have a look at the numbers and we'll see what we should change it. Yeah, yes, exactly. It's one of those where ideally you want to win that turn. Right. Oh, we've got no way of actually generating defenders unless I hopefully draw into... I desperately need defenders for any of this to work. Yes, okay, we've got defenders. Okay. Right, defenders. Oh, I should have done that first. Never mind. Actually, it wouldn't have mattered. Metal Wall. Sinister Sacrifice. Yeah, Keen Archers. And then there's actually no point in trying to draw a card because I can get around the deck faster. But alright, another Iron Clawed. Very nice. Keen Archer. Defender. And I don't think... I kind of want to just thin my deck, so I'm just going to get rid of that card. I'm going to regret that. Okay, I'm not going to regret it. It's going to be fine. Right. Yeah. Okay, we've got the Metal Wall. That's good. Is that enough to kill him? Yes, it is. Right. Yeah, I mean, like, I feel this is a super accurate interpretation of how everyone's runs go. Because I've got, like, yeah, I've just got a really disgusting combo going on right now. So, I like this card, but I don't know if I can actually really get it to work much. Ah, yes, the real MKB. How's it all going? Yes, let's rock. So, let's have a look. So, because I really like this card, by the way. Like my favourite card out of these three is definitely this one, and it is level 2 as well. The only problem is it's not easy. The only way of getting armour for my attackers is through this. I think this is just a safer bet, I think. Yes, yeah, no, I do like that. I would normally pick that, but it's just because it's already level 2. Yeah. Oh, because that's the thing. That's one of those cards that because what I quite like with this game as well is the upgrades of cards. Like some of them are so much better when you upgrade them. Some of them are only a little bit better. So it's like, for example, Bean Community is pretty rubbish at 2 mana when you get 1 of each. But suddenly, if you're getting 3 of each bean for 2 mana, that's really, really good. Right, so add a construct to town. Yep, that should be good. Right, so now we're at the midpoint. I am going to... Oh, we're going to do something. I'm going to blow everyone's mind here. It's not going to be that mind-blowing, don't get too excited, but it's going to be quite mind-blowing. Right, mid-campaign chest. All right, we've opened it up. All right, you know what? Let's go exit the game. Okay, right now, I am going to... right, how do I... Hold on. Right, I've now changed it to Rumple Town. Okay, we're now in Rumple Town, like as in that's the category of the thing, right? This is the new version that we've got. I'm just loading it up now. Oh yes, here we go. Hold on, sorry. Let me start writing these down. So I've got Keen Archer should show. Buff. Code rad and that's the native Linux version. Can wait. Yeah. Yeah, buff code. So actually, the real MKB, once I've actually done this patch, my next task will be actually literally getting the game on Linux and Mac. So, and when it comes to cloud save, as much as I would consider myself pretty good at some elements of game development, when it comes to IT and actually getting my game onto Steam, I'm absolutely terrible. And you know when some people think, wow, you can't be that bad. I would say if you were to pick any random person who doesn't know anything about computer games or computers or is not very good at computers, they would probably be better. So it's like so all of these little things, I just, it's like part of me just feels like, I might need, it just takes me a little longer, but there's a guy who's been in the stream a few times and he's helped me out absolutely so much, called Lakia, who at some point I'm going to sit down with him and we're going to work on getting the game on both Mac and Linux, and also sort out the cloud saves as well. Oh wow, okay, yes. Really, if I want to do cloud saves, I can. Yeah. Oh wow, that would be really good. Okay. Yes. Sort. Hold on. One sec. I'm writing a few things down yet. I've got a broken pen. One sec. Okay. Sort. Cloud saves. Yeah. Because again, another thing that I'd want to do is I want to get achievements as well, Steam achievements. Oh yeah. Oh cool, yeah. That'd be absolutely way awesome. Right, yeah. I do appreciate that. Right, so so get the game on Linux. Right, anyway, so this is the actual version which I just made, and we're going to go resume. Right, now we've just opened that chest, right? So yeah, it's looking a little nicer. Now I've decided to use the purple one, but look, we can do that. And then it continues. And also, if you notice, it's a little bit faster as well. I've decided to speed it up. Right, okay, that's fine, I'll take that. Oh yes, okay, we got a good one. We got a good one. I thought it was just going to be like an attacker, but that's kind of what we want. Right, Barry Blob. Yeah, so there's a little bit of a pause here. I always worry about that, but I think yeah. I'll have a look at that. I do appreciate this, like, because yeah, that's the thing. It's like in my head, I'm pretty good at game dev. I'm just terrible at I'm just terrible at IT. Right, let's see what we've got. Let's go draw a card, see what our options are. I think we're probably I think it might be something like get the good iron clawed out. Oh yeah, also, I don't know if you've noticed, it was a suggestion from someone on Steam. If you look, the actual level is on the left side, so you can look at the level without having to actually highlight over, because before it was on the right side, and you could only see it if you selected it. Oh, we've got one extra mana, so I think we can do all the things. So I can go Iron Clawed again, then Keen Archer, and we've still got 3 mana to spend, so we can get this. Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah, I do. Yeah, the real MKB. I really do appreciate that. Let's have a look. Right. Yeah, we can still get the disgusting combo up and running. And we've always got to play these Keen Archers. This is an insane deck, by the way. This is an absolutely insane deck. Alright. Okay. Right, this is... Okay, I know for a fact he doesn't do any drones, so I just want to get that out of my hand. And then I guess we just play defenders. Oh, yeah. Oh, nice. Oh, yes, look, the text is a bit smaller now, so it can fit on the thing. I mean, this one, it would fit. It would have fitted anyway, but I've sort of done a bit of tweaking there as well. So I'm trying to show off everything at the same time, but I also want to make sure it all works. So he's attacking for 26. That's not going to stop me doing this. It's like, we're going to do that first, and then worry about what happens after that. Right, I guess we... Oh yeah, of course, yeah, I think we just need... Have we got enough defense to actually survive this one attack? Yeah, literally exactly enough, that's good. So yeah, it shouldn't matter too much at this point. Yeah, this would be, if ever there was a speed run, this would have been the perfect deck to do a speed run. Okay. Yeah, so Bean Community does start getting quite good. I actually quite like Toughen, but I don't know how useful it's going to be now. I like all of these cards. I think we do Bean Community. Right. So that works well with Iron Clawed. So that's looking like a winner. I've only got 120 gold. I would just get that. I would get that every time. There's also another really particular bug where, see, when you highlight something, you get the little text, you get the little info on the right. With specifically the heart, if you clicked it and then didn't click on anything else or hover, that would actually remain there, but now it gets rid of it. So it's got a really specific thing. I thought I'd quickly go over all of the things that I've done. Oh yeah, and while we're here, actually no, let me work out what I'm going to do at this point. I kind of like Tugboat Gorosol at this point, yeah. The only problem is I'm making my deck fatter, and I still like my win condition is pretty much just this card. Everything is reliant on getting this card. Right, so that's good for the time being. So we're now at this point. Now let me just. I've tested this a couple of times. But if I press escape now. Now that's interesting. Okay, this is good. This is why we test all these bugs. There should have been a button here. Oh, hold on. Oh, it's. Oh, I didn't set it. Okay, right, fair enough. So we've got windowed mode. All right. So I could go over here and like be full screen. This would be useless. Okay, right, brilliant. Okay, we've worked out one little thing that definitely needs fixing. So now I can go back to there. Right, trust me, there was a button here earlier. So let me go get that fixed. I'm going to write that on the list. This is why as well we're doing this. I'll do that and then window button is invisible. So I'm writing that down. Invisible. Yeah, because I have a feeling that the order in layer is the same. So normally I have it one in front, but when it's the same, it's kind of not directly random, but it's dependent on like what you're actually doing it on. But like we'll look into that. So I've added that to the list. Right. So that's good. Resume. Right, Crab Lord. Right, how long can we cheese our Sinister Sacrifice deck? Okay. Right, Iron Sword every time. Keen Archer. Oh yeah. Yeah, I don't really need this anymore, but yeah. Okay. Okay. Kind of want. I think it's these 3 right cards, and we leave that for later. So this will actually get me so many armoured units. Oh, I might have actually got the maths. I might have done something wrong there. Like, not that I'm complaining, but I think it only actually summoned 4 defenders 5 times. So I'm going to have a look at. Yeah, sorry. So I'm writing things down as we sort of go along. Tugboat check numbers work. So yeah, this is why it's kind of quite healthy to have a and then Keen Archers every time. Yeah, it's quite healthy to just have a little kind of test like before I release the patch. Right, okay, this is our big hitter. And I guess we always do this to see what we get. Being community is probably pretty useful here. So we can do the maths and set it all like straight here. So in theory, this is 38 in total, right? If we do this, 38 plus 25 is 50, 63, right? Both of these should be 63, should add up to 63. But I have a feeling. Oh no. No, it's fine. Yeah. Oh, it is fine. Yeah, because they still add up to 63, don't they? Yeah, 38 plus 63. Yeah, that's fine. I thought for some reason it was only summoning 4, but I must have got it wrong. Right. Let's go destroy this guy. I think he's just dead, but let's just do this for good measure. I wanted to just check that I have activated both of my Keen Archers. Right, now do we just go for Ultimate Greed now? Oh, this is just really good. I think it's going to be a cheap conscript because we kind of want to Just get, yeah. We don't want to add too much, like, clunk to our deck. Right. Another cheap conscript. Window of opportunity. This is actually really good as well. I think I'll just go for simplicity. Oh, very nice, very nice. Right. So let's see where we're up to. Right. This hasn't been of any use so far. I think the time that it is useful, it's going to be really great. And I'll... Ah, okay, this is getting a little hairy. We're always doing that, and we're always doing this. I think I should just go full defense. I think he hits pretty hard. Oh no, he's the one who does this. Okay, I forgot. That's going to be useful. That's the good Iron Clawed. Another King Archer. Oh yeah, okay. We were looking kind of fine. Oh, that's the mistake. I made a bit of a mistake there. I should have tried to play Beam Community just so there's like some armoured defenders, because now we're going to be sad whatever he hits, really, unless it's the defenders, but yeah, okay. I've also changed the sound effects of the Rangers. Ah, okay, actually that's still probably not actually, that's probably the second best option. Right, now he's getting the most abundant one. Oh, I've got no way of... I can't activate this. Okay. Alright. I'm not gonna... I can't pile this on. Oh, okay. This is a problem. This is... Okay. Alright, strategies. Strategize here. We've just got to accept we're going to lose the Rangers. Oh, no. No! Right. Fair enough. Right. Attacker and defender. And just... Oh! Oh, I forgot. Yes, okay. That's... Oh my god. That works, doesn't it? I forgot about that. I forgot that I was making armoured ones from that. Okay, so now he's going to destroy these attackers and the Rangers live. Okay, yes. Fantastic. Right. I mean, that was what I intended, of course. Yeah, that's a really good trade-off. Right, okay. Let's go get these ones out. We're definitely doing that first. I think I might be taking a bit of damage here. I can't quite kill him this turn. Oh no! See, my days of Hearthstone have always taught me that you should, anything that can draw you cards, you should play them first. Because what if you get, there's a card that you really, really want that you can't actually play. Yeah, okay, alright, that was, I was going to take a lot of damage and it was entirely my foolishness. Never mind. Luckily this guy's stopping me from losing too many Rangers. Okay. Right. All the defenders. I think, yeah, we'll keep that. I think we should be able to kill him. I don't think he's got a heal move. Yeah. Yeah, I think these rangers have been doing a lot of ducking and diving. Right, yeah, right. But yeah, if anyone's got any, so yeah, we've already got one good suggestion. We've had a few good suggestions, but one thing which I am looking to do is upgrade, Code Rad before the next patch. I really like this card. I know I can't really justify it in this deck. I think we just close it out. I think like we're going to have so much defense that there will just be. I think we can just close it out with that. Right. Oh, one thing that's also important to know. I don't know if this has ever actually happened to anyone playing, but this particular tile that upgrades a level 1 card twice. If you don't have any level 1 cards, it doesn't do anything. Yeah. Right. Yeah, these Keen Archers are properly. I think they're kind of the. It's Keen Archers and Sinister Sacrifice that's keeping me sorted. Yeah. Oh, Nakia, how's it all going? Yes, let's rock. We're doing a bit of a play test. I've been showing off some of the cool new little features that I've made. Right, how are we going to do this? I think we start with Iron Clawed. So this is the rubbish Iron Clawed. But if I do this first, then we get some of this one, and then this is a real proper sort of like technical thing. But I can press this, I can use this now, and it will still activate, even though it's armored defenders. It will still activate it, but the end result is I get one more armored defender instead of which is not actually super exciting. But, oh yes, how's it all rocking though? Yeah. Nice. Okay, we've got ooh. Right. This one here. This one here. I'll have to deal with this toxic scrap eventually, but not today. I should do this, I think. Yeah. Oh, right. Oh, fair play. Ah, cool. Has it been school runs and stuff? Right. Oh, yes, this is the main point of our deck. Yeah, see, look, it just about fits in now. Right, Keen Archer. And then I guess we can get 20 attack as we should. He's got a lot of life. I can do a big puncher damage, but yeah, hopefully I can just keep these rangers alive. Ah, fair play. Ah, cool. Right. Start with this. I really want to draw this. Okay, for the record, I really want to draw this card. That's kind of partly why I'm thinking of doing this. I think I will do this. I didn't get it, but that's actually not bad as well. 25 is better than what else we've got. Yeah, so I'm just going to do this. Right, that's good. And then this might be useful a bit later. So now this is the card that I wanted. Right. I don't think we need this. I don't think we need any more scrap. I think I can start winding this in a little bit. I think if I do a toxic scrap and a beam community, yeah, that kind of works. Right, now he's not quite dead on board. But I think if I do something like that... Oh, actually, this might be enough to turn the tides. Is that enough? Oh no, it's one off. It's one off. That's fine. Right, it's Operation try and get rid of as much trash as I possibly can. Okay, there's one. That's good. We might be able to draw into more. Yes. Okay. All right. I got rid of some. And then finally, no, I'm not going to do that. Right. Okay. We're good here, aren't we? So another thing which is which I sort of fix as well. Oh, it's. I mean, I kind of want to just. I kind of just want it, but I shouldn't do that. I think this is going to be a skip. I don't think. Well, no. Having said that, it's a level 3 card. We can't skip a level 3 card. That's not really going to be that much use. I think we go with a sniper team. Right, but we. Yeah, it should be. Yeah, yeah. I think sniper team is the most useful here. It's like you can't really turn down a. Yeah, you can't turn down any level 3 card, really. I mean, I guess that's okay. I guess that's good. Right. Oh, yes, okay, right. So some of the interfaces aren't quite working, but that's okay. Oh, Unbroken Martin, how's it all rocking? Oh, actually, I've added your name. So actually, yeah, just to kind of while you're here, right? So at the moment you can't see it because it's something I need to fix. It's literally just an ordering problem. But if you look, we have a window thing, so you can move it over, and then like, yeah. So I thought I'd put that in. Yes. So oh yeah, the story. It's quite a nice story actually with the. Dark Souls 2. I mean, well done. I don't know how you recognised it because you can't even see the 2 bit there. Yeah. But yeah. So the story is like obviously when we knew we had the. I think me and my friend. We were going to play Dark Souls 2, and we'd booked off a set like it was almost like 4 straight days, and. You know that sort of excitement, like, because our friend who worked in like the computer game shop Game had like was able to get hold of these T-shirts, so kind of felt like a little bit. It was just quite funny how like literally first thing in the morning we just ran into town, like waited outside to get Dark Souls 2. We're like, yes, we got it, in our Dark Souls 2 T-shirt. Yeah. Oh, it's brilliant. Oh yeah, cool. That's good. Right. Sorry, I haven't been playing super quickly. Right, let's start with that. Okay, hold on. I think this works. If I do this, and then do this, we get enough to get full value from this. Yeah, nice. Okay. Oh yeah, also Lakia, I'm not sure if you noticed the, I'll actually see if I can really emphasise it. So we're going to just go like this. I've turned the music off temporarily. I'll turn this up just a little bit. It's not quite as obnoxious a noise with the Rangers, I think. It still doesn't feel quite right, but I think it's a bit better. So yeah, I've just turned the sound effects up a little bit. Let's go do that. But yeah, we'll be able to hear the Rangers soon. In fact, let me do this for experimental purposes. Right, so It's not quite as ear-piercing, I think. Right. Oh, he's the one that starts nuking our board. I think we probably want to get this down. Twin archers. Anyway, I'll turn these back up. I just thought I'd quickly, yeah, it's like kind of, it's still not great, but I think I prefer it. Okay, so he destroys a random one. So provided we always have one of each, it's going to be bad unless, yeah, yeah. Yeah, no, that's, yeah, I think it's still, yeah, like, it's because I'm using, there was, like, I got some quite nice sound effects that are generally aimed at card games, not directly for throwing an archer, throwing an arrow, or pinging an arrow, I'm not sure, but yeah. Right, we don't do this, because if he destroys our armoured defenders, we're going to be really sad. I suppose we've got 20 attackers there. And we've got scrap. Okay, so we know what we want him to hit, right? This could be really bad. We kind of want these ones. Actually, yeah. So we've got about a 40% chance of him hitting something that we would be okay with. No. Ah, you made the right call. All right, okay. So, okay, we've got this. Now, I think if I make Gorosol, he'll destroy the defenders. Is that what I want? Yeah, I think it's this and this. Oh no, actually, he still might attack the defenders. Oh, actually, yeah, this is getting ugly. Let's try and crunch the numbers. That plus 21 is 48. So he still attacks. He still gets the attackers. Okay, this isn't ideal, but oh no, no. Yeah, the armor defenders will be fine. Yeah, so I think he'll still destroy this. Yeah. So I haven't exactly. Oh yeah, okay, but he's getting low on life. Right, 81. Oh, what are you playing at? Ah, right, okay. We can survive the 81. I think we're always doing this. I think it could just be one big old sniper team. Yeah, because luckily I think, yeah, right, okay, 81 again. We're okay. I think we can get these ones out of our hands. I mean, I still really want to do this. Can I still create enough defense to avoid getting hit? I'm going to do this because that's just too important. Right, that's almost enough. I think the Rangers, provided we can get enough defenders now, we should be fine. Yeah, 4 defenders. And I'm actually going to get rid of scrap. Right, so he still takes some. Right, awesome. Right, I know the card that I want. I think I'd probably get Tugboat here. Yeah, although that might be really useful for the final boss. tugboat. Oh yes, we're going to run into another rather comical problem that I'm not really sure how I'm gonna deal with. Yeah, I think the problem is that was a level 3 Grumble drone destruction, which would have, like, once he's got his 3 drones out, or 2 drones, I could clear that and it'd be really useful. But I think overall, it's probably the right play. Right. And, oh yeah, by the way, this card, I don't pick this that often, but this is really good when like at any stage, it's always going to be useful. It's a lot more fun. It is really fun, but it's actually good as well. Let's see how much we got to work with. I don't think there's anything super incredible here. If we were to upgrade. What would I upgrade? I think I could upgrade my... So this is when it might be better to do this. No, I'll do tugboat, I think. Oh, Keen Archer. Well, it's almost that sense of completion. It's like, good, I've got a Keen Archer that will improve after every battle. Right, 97 left. I can get... Oh, I can't quite afford both of those. Oh, and I can get both of these. So I think we get rid of just normal attackers. Actually, get rid of one of these. And then that. Ah, yes, right, yeah. Also, like here, there was the issue of the these grey things staying on, but I fixed that now. The info staying on. Right. Yeah, that does. It looks intimidating. I mean, it was more. Do you reckon? Yeah, I don't know. It does feel a bit big, doesn't it? Right. You know what? We'll have. I'm going to put it on the list. Shrink STM on window in map. I mean, I like it. It does obviously have that intimidating feel, but yeah, I don't know. It just feels a bit big. Right. Okay. I think if we get this off now, and I think it's beneficial for me to just do this. Maybe not. Oh no, none of this is good. Okay, I'm going to do that. So, yeah, that might not be the right play actually. Okay, right. So it's paid off here. Let's go for this one first. Never mind. Right, let's get these Keen Archers up and running. Yeah, these Keen Archers are insane now. Okay. Yeah, I don't need that. Maybe we can do that. Oh no, he's going to cull them down. I'm an idiot. Okay, no, but we've got time. We've got time. I might even be able to... Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Yeah, they're still going to attack for a while. Okay. Right, so 15 damage. Yeah, and... Let's start with this. So... Yeah, also, these cheap conscripts, I did nerf them, because before it was just add 2 attackers, 2 defenders and draw a card, but I don't like people getting, like, the infinite sort of loop. Yeah, you're right, actually. Do I go greedy and wait for... Actually, you know what? I think... No. Yeah, this is more of a threat than that, so I think... Yeah, because it's only the level 1 one, but yeah, that's actually pretty solid. Okay. Oh, yeah, I think that's still fine. Because also, one thing, right, I haven't really made that super clear, but if you have more than 50 armoured attackers, like say, when this goes off, they only get downgraded to defenders rather than just dying. So hopefully the numbers won't actually will look pretty good. Yeah, so now this might get a little ugly. Yeah. Okay. Right, yeah, I feel like I'm definitely on the winning side here. I didn't need to do that. No, just end turn. Yeah, it turns out that Grumble Drone Destruction was perfect at that point. Because, yeah, the fact that he's wasting a whole turn makes this fight now quite trivial. Yeah, I think we're good. Let's go get rid of this toxic scrap for good measure. Right. It's also, I'll show you another little feature. And I also want to test that it works as well. So, oh, hold on. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. So I'll show you. Yeah, right. Here we go. So end of campaign chest. Right, here's the loot. Oh no, I haven't even thought. I didn't even get round to it. Sorry. I tell you what. Since I've released the game, I've just been working so much on sort of bug fixes. I just haven't got round to it. I should do that actually. Actually, where did I know that you did tell me. I can't remember. Where is it held? Because yeah, I've got to work out sort of logistically, sort of how I can sort of get there and come back in a day and stuff. But yeah, we'll have a talk about that because I would like to do something like that. Right, okay, we're going to test the new feature. Right, I say feature, so let's just say I pick this here, and the mild cola. Okay, now. Finish with the game. Can't be bothered. Let's get out of here. No worries. Right, and then we then go back in. Okay. I know I kind of showed this off before, but I kind of want to essentially just make sure it still works because I tested it a few times. It looks fine. Now the worst thing I can do is accidentally go new game. Oh yeah, that's pretty nice. Okay. Yeah, in Birmingham. Okay. Got to see, yeah. Sorry, my geography skills are pretty bad. Right, we're going to resume. Right. And then this is the remaining loop. And then, if I'm still not mistaken... Yes, okay. It still clicks on to the next bit. Yeah. Oh, why does that not fit there? I thought I'd fix that. Never mind. I think that's an easy fix, though. That's an easy fix. Right. So we've done this. I've added a few more people into the credits as well. There's been people that have just been on the Steam community page that have helped me out as well. So I've realised that it looks like I'm trying to brag here. I've just got my name on everything. It's like, yes, I've done this, I've done this. Look how great I am. Yeah. Yeah, I think... Yeah, these 3 people here, Lakey, Coyote Fan, Code Red Games. Oh my god! I mean, obviously everyone's been helpful, but it's just that those 3, and those were like, oh yeah, the amount that you've like helped out is just incredible. So yeah, I forgot. Yeah, oh, of course, there's that one as well. Yeah. Trying to think who else put in. Oh yeah. Put Martin's. Yeah. Right, nice. So that actually works pretty well. I'm quite happy with that because yeah, I wanted to make sure that that does work, because since I've actually shaved a lot off. Oh right. Oh, okay. Fair enough. So. What else was I going to show off? Oh yes, right, another little thing, which I think you might have seen earlier, but if we're trying to get one of these achievements, so I'm going to click here, it's just a bit faster. Now you could argue, why don't you just why does it have to destroy everything? There is a good reason. It's because, let's just say I clicked this, the way that I've got it all programmed, it's going to, I'd essentially, if there's one on the next page, it would have to move forward, and it was going to make life really difficult. So it is generally just a bit quicker. I'm trying to think what else I've done. Let's have a think. Oh yeah, you can always click these, and that doesn't do anything. But yeah, so I think that's good for the time being. Right. So now that we've actually had a good playthrough of our first run, we. I got pretty lucky with the Sinister Sacrifice early on, and I was just able to sort of capitalise on it. Okay, so now I'm going to exit the game. We're going to do the few little things that I've just kind of learnt from this run. Is if we go... So let's have a think. Sorry, I'm going to write a few things down. So we're just going to fix a few more little things. Then I'll have this patch up and running when I can work out how to get the patch, get it installed. I don't think it should be too difficult. But yeah, right. So what's our first thing that we're going to do? Right, I'm going to just kind of go through our list. So we'll actually switch back to. I can get rid of that for the time being. Game. Oh no, I've forgotten what the actual category is when it's game development. I was hoping it was just going to kind of turn up. Let me find out. Right, because I've just what is the category? Actually, yeah. How do you? Oh, I'm looking at the wrong thing, aren't I? Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, software and development. Yes. Okay. Yes. Yeah. Sorry. Right, okay, cool. Right. Thank you. Right. So that's all good. So we're going to do a few little things. That one might take a little while. Let me just try and... that one's fine. So I'm just thinking... Right, okay, let's do a big, quite obvious, easy one that shouldn't be too difficult to sort. Right. Because... it will be kind of. I'm slightly worried. No, that's not that one. Oh yeah, right. So I always want to just check that isn't on quick reset. That would be literally chaos. I always want to just double check that that's not on quick reset every time. We go into our. In fact, we can just play it from here. So let's go create. The issue that we have. So yes, right. This is clearly here, right? But I have a feeling, and it's something which it would just be miraculous if I just if like so. this is escape menu, order in layer 2. Oh. And that does say escape menu, order in layer 1. So at some point down the line, for whatever reason, I'm not sure, this is going further behind. Huh. That is very weird. I mean, what I'm kind of tempted to do is just make them all the number higher. But yeah, so yeah, the issue is, for whatever reason, when we were summoning this menu before, when we were playing the actual game, this just was lurking behind. And I can't really work out why. But let's just check all the... So yeah, so let's just check that all of these are the correct numbers. So let's go get this a bit bigger. So oh yeah, that's just the empty game object. The button is 2. The scroller bar itself is 2, and that's 3. That makes sense. 2, 2, and 3. And these are all 2, but the base SR is 1. So there's no real reason why I can see why that button moved behind. Oh, there is actually. Oh, I think I know what it is. I think I know what it is. Yeah. I think I know. And now that's actually a really interesting problem. It's not actually anything to do with it being in the layer. It's I just selected the pictures wrong. So let's go into that. Oh, I definitely shouldn't have exited. I should have. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Escape menu, full screen button. So I want to check that these are real sprites. So if it's true, oh look, that's it. Right. Yep. Okay. This is why it didn't work. Right. Oh wow. I mean, so what I've done is I'm getting hold of, using resources.load, the correct. This is like where we sort of locate the button to choose. Whereas here, I need to put a little 0 there. Right. That's fixed that problem. Okay. Boom. One problem down. Yeah. Right. And the reason that I couldn't test that in the inspector is because when you do it in the inspector, you can't swap between full screen and windowed screen. So anyway, that is one problem down. Come back to that. Yes, right. So I don't know if CodeRad's still about, but we're going to look at the numbers, and I kind of want to make CodeRad itself a little bit better. Because I really like the idea of the card. But I kind of want to make it just a little bit stronger. So resources, CodeRad. So at the moment it's 3, 4, and 5. So we could. What about, so 3, 4, and 5. I think I could just do with upping all of these numbers 1. Because, I mean, like, if you were to speak to me, say, 4 or 5 months ago, I would have said something like 4, 5, no, sorry, 4, 5, and then 7. But I don't know if that's going to be too strong. So I think we're probably going to have this as 4. And this as, yeah, it's 4. This one as 5. And this one, right, okay. Can I justify making it 7? I think, yeah, 6.5. I take, you know what? Okay, right. If it turns out it's too good, then we'll have to nerf it. But let's try it. So, because I'm always in favour of Yeah, yeah, maybe. I think, yeah, like, because a bomb bean nation has had a lot of different work at the same time. Oh, if I'm being really picky, I should probably put a full stop at the end here as well. Right, so let's go test this out. Yeah, I think I'm okay with that. So let's go into main game. So we want ways of making ready camps and then yeah, testing the card out, seeing how good it is. Oh yes, right. Oh, by the way, sorry, you can probably see here. You might not be able to read it. There's a lot of heart of the cards. So actually, I tell you what, I can show this off while I'm here. Right. So let's have a look. So we've got 11 cards. Okay. All right. And an issue that we had was when you were playing cards, sometimes it would just remove the card from the deck in its entirety. However, right, now, I might regret this, but look, okay, I am trying to create a glitch now. Oh, that's a really good point. Hold on. Right, first of all, I'll quickly show this off. I'm gonna just check something. Hold on, one sec. So, right, I'm trying to create a glitch here. Right, so I'm desperately trying, and I really hope I don't accidentally prove myself wrong. So I'm just trying to play everything. Okay, and look, 5 plus 6, all the cards remain. Okay, so that was actually a lot more work than I thought, but I've got that sorted now, so I'm pretty happy with that. Right, so first of all, sorry, when you're saying, while looking at cards, did you mean to have Lakia level 3? Let's have a look, hold on. So, Lakia battle plan. Oh, yes. That's a really good question, right? The reason... So, the way that I've coded everything in this... the way that I've coded all of the cards is, if you look at... Let's see if there's a good example. Actually, I mean, Lakia is kind of a fine example, but say Misfits, right? I've broken the text for the actual card, where it'd be like add, and then it kind of goes... so card text, number, card text. So you sort of add 3 of those. And by having it in this system, I want to have access to this number, right? And so when I was... So it wasn't actually, I don't think... and so for all of this to work, right, I needed some sort of number that I could refer to, right? And so I thought if I just had like level 1 Lakia, like there, I've then got this number that I can actually use. So like, I mean, there's other ways I could have done it, but it's just this way. It will mean that hypothetically for the future, like this is more like, because I've got so many different branches of like ideas that I could go down, and I obviously can't really do all of them, but one of the ideas that I have is having like your champion card, no, your legend card, whatever it is, where it's a card that you have in your deck to begin with, that will be something like, say, it will start off by saying 1 mana, summon 8 attackers and vanquish, but also upgrade as well. So when you play it, it vanquishes, but then you have an upgrade. You pick like one of, say, 2 or one of 3 upgrades, and it will be, so for example, maybe an extra 5 attackers. Right, so next time you play it, it's going to be 5 attackers plus another... 8 attackers plus another 5. And if ever, like, one of the upgrades would be something like, oh, you can also have... you can upgrade it to have Lakia level 2 as well, or something, then, you know, I could choose so many different ones. And so that's kind of partly why I kind of needed that number there to work. So you are right. It doesn't stay completely consistent, but... it sort of makes quite a lot of sense. But like, yeah, like I say, that's more that's one of the branches of ideas that I'm sort of thinking about. But obviously, I still need to make the monster stronger. It's like whenever we get stronger, we need to make the monster stronger as well. So anyway, right, back onto code rad. Let's just check that like the numbers work. So let's just check that it all works. So we probably don't need to test that anymore. Let's go down to 1. Code rad. I just want to check all these work. And then we probably need a few cards that are going to give us some ready camps. So let's go. Let's have a few of these. And then, what are all the cards? Oh, bolster. Few of those, and then maybe an elite camp. All right, so let's give this a try. Right, here we go. That sounds good. Right, let's go. I'll just do that for the time being, just so we can test things at once. Okay, right, so let's do the level 1, which is you vanquish all of this, so that'll be 4 times 12 is 48, so 48 there plus 56 there. Yes, okay, right, brilliant, right, now let's go get one of these down. I hope I don't accidentally kill him. Cool, we still run into our code rads. Okay, now let's try right, we're going to try the big one. I mean, this will be enough to kill him, but we just want to check the numbers work out. So it looks like it's going to be 49, so that'll be 54, 14, 14, 64 and 14. Can't remember all the numbers I've just said. Yeah, that looks about right. Yeah. Cool. And then I can do one more for good luck. Right. Okay, it looks like yeah, the numbers kind of work out. Right, brilliant. Wicked. Glad I've got that tested. Alright. So we've buffed it, but you've got to be honest with me, if it's a little bit too strong, I might need to sort that out. Right. Okay, so where are we up to now? Sorry, I realised I've just attacked my wall with post-it notes, and I've got through absolutely so many things. So you can't have different card things. I've done quite a few spelling errors. There was one of the things had the word int instead of in. I fixed that. Quick achievements, yeah. I've done a few things. Oh, fit the text into the achievements. Yeah, I know. That one shouldn't be too hard. Yeah. It's like, but yeah, just to clarify though, right, so we were talking about how it was to do with armoured attackers damaging a monster, like, because yeah, the big bug that like is really that I just cannot recreate. Oh yes. Oh, so actually, I tell you what, like because at the moment this is, I feel like this stream is a little bit of a victory lap. It's just to make sure that I've got all of the issues are sorted and stuff. But like as far as ideas go, I've had actually a few ideas. I don't know how I'm going to fit all the beans on the stream, and I don't think I'm necessarily going to put all of these in. But I'll go through the ideas that I've got, there's going to be rogues, right, which are like attacker beans, except they attack the same time the rangers do. So they're kind of like a quick attack, right? I was also thinking of a sort of crusader where it attacks the same. No, that was it. Yeah. So the crusaders, they'll attack when the rangers do, but then once they've done that, they then go into the defensive format. So then they become defenders essentially. Then there was spiked armor. I don't know. Like I say, these are kind of ideas that I've got. Spiked armor, which is like normal armor, except for it does 1 damage to the monster as well. So they'll still block and only become a defender afterwards. But yeah, and then I thought gold armor would be kind of like armor defender, except for they never lose their defense. Yes. Oh, yes. That's a good point, actually. So I think, to be honest, the thing that's going to be the biggest hindrance is, the biggest hindrance that I've got is I'm actually writing the patch notes. It's like there's a lot of little subtle things that I've added, and I've put my list down somewhere. But yes, there's been a lot of things that I've added, and oh, there they are. And like I've just got to actually mention them all on the patch. Yeah. So yeah, I've also sorted the fact that you can't, like, if you leave mid battle, it will keep all of the data you have just before the battle, so you can't get rid of all your toxic scrap and then go back in for free. I've done the quicker map transitions. The visibility of the rarity things. I'm just trying to think. Oh yeah, so it hasn't solved it altogether, but there's one bit of code which, like, when it's actually creating the like procedurally generating the map, that I've realised there was some serious inefficiencies. It was essentially trying to find an entire library of monsters every time it's trying to pick one, whereas now I can just get the library and it just refers to it once. Sorry, yeah, these are all kind of minimalistic. These aren't anything too big. It's just like, because I think when I was watching Lakia playing a few days ago, there was the issue when you first start, it's a black screen for just an uncomfortable amount of time, and it makes it, you have that sort of brief moment where you're thinking, has the game crashed? And I don't actually know. This might be, at some point I'll probably have to get Unity Pro or something to actually deal with that. Sorted out the windows, sorted out the info box. Another little thing. The one of the drones that's got a number on doesn't block other drones as well, like, because before the number would be underneath and it would just block the drone that's underneath. It's a few little things. Right, okay, let's see if we can do something quite simple. If I go on to let's go create the problem. I just need to remember to turn all this back before I do this. Test map. Right. Okay, in fact, what's a good system for... In fact, I'm going to keep this pen in my ear. Okay, right. So this is going to be the reminder. So if ever I remove it, I need to... Yeah, this is just going to be the reminder, because what I'm looking to do is go into the map test screen. Why can I never seem to find this? Here we go. Right, so we're here. I want to go straight to level 29. And I kind of just got to work out why it's so big. So let's go do a quick reset. But I do like the idea of having more different types of bean. I've gone one too far. This needs to be 28. So we kind of, I just want to see, I don't really know why it's so big. Because I also want to test to see, is it just this one that's too big, or if it's all the final bosses. Because yeah, like, I simply don't know why. So let's have a little look. Let's try and work out the coding that I've done here. So STM main. So this is 128. It might just be because the sprite is bigger, but I'm pretty sure if I were to pick like any other monster like this. Oh! No, that fits in fine. I think it's just because it's really big. So if I was to have, say, Thug Cube, it's all proportionally sized. Oh. I tell you what, this is one of those issues that... Yeah, so the problem which I've got is STM... So STM is just a bigger sprite than the others. The thing that I don't understand is he seems completely proportional when in combat. So let's just kind of oh yeah. Yeah, so he seems kind of fine there. And then when he arrives, I think I might. Oh, I think I know what I've done. I think I know what I've done. So I made something very specific. I made a whole bit of code to shrink him on the in combat. So if we go into, yeah, I remember this now. So Monster SO, if we go in the boss section, and we've got first STM, I think there was somewhere one of these variables like makes him smaller on yeah, I can't remember where it is now, but yeah, I think I did have somewhere. Oh no, my pen's fallen out. Oh no, then I'll never remember the thing. Yeah, because I can't remember. I'm just so, I was sure I just did something which meant that he's smaller. You know what? I don't think I can fix that easily without breaking other stuff. So I might just keep it in. But yeah, if I do, I'll sort it out off stream. But I don't mind. I don't mind having a really big, intimidating picture for the STM boss. So yeah, let me do that. Let's go swap this back down to 0. Right, so yeah, I mean, that's going to be a sort of like to-do. I haven't really thought of a good way of doing this. Okay, right, so let me... We've got to work out achievements, Datario. Right, so yeah, some of the achievements still feel... It's only when they're being summoned at the top that they feel a little bit... This doesn't, the text doesn't quite fit in the box, and I'm gonna have a little trial of that. Right, was there anything obvious? Anything else pressing? Oh yeah, of course. I do want to sort out cloud saves, but that's gonna be a problem for another time, I think. Because yeah, I want to do cloud saves and Steam achievements, but right. So create. Got to remember how we actually how we call these functions in the first place. So update cards played, sort card achievements. So unlock achievement. This is what we're after. So let's go to this definition. Let's find out what's happening over here. That creates the SA bubble. Yeah. Okay. So it's all about this one here. So letter sprite, that's sprites, yep, that's fine. Then we create the essay bubble. Ah, this is where we get the string. Okay, go to definition. So that's the achievement. Because what did I unlock that didn't feel like it fit in too well? Oh yeah, let's go. That's a cheeky little space there. Okay, I'm not sure actually about that. Right, so anyway, let's try and, I'm just going to try and force some of these achievements just to try and work out which ones didn't look right, because I'm sure it didn't look right, did it? So, oh yeah, haha, Control KU. Okay. We just kind of want to find the one that's got the longest title. Yeah, it could be that actually. And then, yeah, because if I can just find the ones that have got the longest name. Oh no, we've already got that one. And then we can just see if I've got something wrong. No. Right. Let's try that one. Okay. And then, yeah, so this way we can sort of test them and try and work out if it's taking up too much space. Okay, right, ASDF. Right, let's give this a try. Right, did I move this one back? Yes, I did. Okay, good. That's actually fine. I can just test this from here. Okay, right. That's definitely too big, isn't it? Let's find out. Let's see if I can. Is it still up there? Is it? It hasn't gone. Right. Because in theory, yeah. Okay. Because I don't know why. There's no reason why there should be an end line there. So I've definitely done something wrong there. The reason being is it's yeah. So that's okay. That's good. At least we've kind of pinpointed the problem. So let's find out. Okay. Right. Yeah. Oh, I'm looking forward to making these. Yeah, making the notes. I think that will actually probably take me longer than actually putting the patch, than actually uploading the patch. So I'm looking at the wrong script. So let's just follow this through again. So go to definition over here. This gets the string. Go to definition here. And that was. That is really weird. So this fix string should mean that after 20 characters it then looks for the nearest space, but for whatever reason it isn't breaking it down as well as it should do. So let me just sort of, because I've got two fix string line length. Let's just try that and see if that works. Okay. Still, I have no idea what's wrong, because it's just picking. It's. Let me have another look. Let's just try and work out what is. it's yeah, because it's ending the line there. Now, I mean, does that mean I have to go into here and find out why? Because in my head I haven't put any line breaks there. Let's just, yeah, I'm not gonna put too much time into this. And I can't remember why I've got both of these. So what it should be doing is we've got the string. Yeah, this is probably terrible code, but yeah, this is like the code to try and work out while returning. So this check int, it's line length. Oh my gosh. Oh, I can't remember. I don't know. Let me just have a little. Let's just see if this debug does actually come up when we do it. So I need to swap this one back as well, I guess. So what's supposed to happen? I'll explain. So the way this function should work, and I'm sure I tested it and it worked fine, is you put in a string, and then you put in this number here, which is how many characters you want each line to have, right? But then instead of it just getting to the end, and then it will make a line break, so it will go to the next line after every 20 characters. But if it doesn't land on a space, then like it's going to kind of work its way back till there is a space. But I've clearly got 20 here, so what should be happening is we're gonna. So play is 4 characters. Then there's a space. 4, which is 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, right? So basically they're adding a line break here, and I have, for the life of me, cannot work out why. So it should look something like this, but for some reason it's not. And because I remember this being like a proper, because this is one of those. If you are like really new to coding, this is like one of those absolutely brilliant projects that you're just like, oh, how can I make it so that I can get a string and it gives me the line breaks? Yeah, because it looks a bit rubbish when it's yeah. Hold on. Oh, I think I've accidentally yeah. yeah, absolutely. Like, because I think the problem is when I did get it to work. And let me just save that just to be on the safe side. So let's go to definition. So we've got the arguments here. And I can't really make it an awful lot bigger. I guess there. So we know that that's returning. So yeah, as I said, there must be an easier way of doing this, but this is just all this is the code that I could think of. Yeah, I mean, I know, I know what you're thinking. How can you need this much code just to do this quite simple function? So I'm just going to stare at this for a little bit, try and make sense of it. It definitely made sense at the time. So while checkint is less than, yeah, because we always want to make sure that. Yeah. Okay, then returning string got length. And I think I'm adding the line length every time. I mean, this is, to be honest, I'm not that I would like. You might be right. You genuinely might be right. So while this checkint, no, it's not. It's not. The reason being is because we're starting at, in this case, 20, right? So it's checking character number 20, all right? So it's kind of working. So if you've got so I'm just going to do a little example. So if we have, say, the cat sat on the red mat in Sainsbury's. Okay, I don't know why. That was just the first thing that I could think of. We're going, so it'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. I think so. It'd be checking here, right, to see if this is a space. All right, and it's not. So we're then minusing 1. We're then minusing 1. And if the check-int is less than 0, then break. That's just a bit of a safety thing. All right. Oh no, so yeah, while this is less than that. So we're minusing 1, right? And then we'll be on, in fact, if I have insert on, that'll make it a little bit clearer. So we're checking E. Is E a space? No, it's not. And check-int. Oh, hold on. Is greater than base int. Oh my gosh, this is... So in my head, yeah, so we're just checking. So this, I'm sure there's a good reason why I did this, right? But we're then checking to see if this number, which is currently 20, so now it's -1, so it's now 19, still greater than the base int, which is 0. I don't even, yeah, okay. And then we're going back, right? And then it should essentially say now, brilliant, right? We have now found the character that we want to change, all right? If returning string, yeah, so now we're saying we've now kind of essentially found our first one, which should be here, this character, right? And then we're removing this one and then inserting it. Okay, all right. Oh, yes. Okay, all right. Okay, now, okay. What we'll do, I'm going to, obviously, I do like to understand things. Let's have a look. If I go, is there a way that I can just copy this? Yes, I can. Right. Control C. Oh yeah. Okay. Let's go. Let's turn insert off. Let me see if I can make sense of this. Right. I love it, by the way. And yeah, I can't actually remember. I can't remember, and it 100% goes, even if it's 4 each. I'm never super keen on using 4 each, but let's see if I can just break this into sort of bytes that make sense. Right. Okay. Right. So I think this is kind of got rid of the thing. Oh, I see. You've split this. Okay. Yeah. So the let's have a look. Right. So we're creating a list. So, oh, you're actually creating a list. Ah. So out of interest, is this something that you were just like seeing the issue, and you're like, because yeah, unfortunately we're using quite a few keywords that I'm not super like used to using. So, but what I'll do is I'll start converting it into stuff, because I never really use that. So I'm just going to say list string equals new list. Okay, right, and then we're saying here is a new line that equals where, which is like an empty string. Yeah, I do really appreciate this, by the way, and I can't remember the real MKB. Can't remember if I put your name in the credits, but I will. I'll do that, even if I don't use this code. I'll be happy to do that. Yeah. So yeah, so oh, we've got environment as well. I don't know what that means. So let's have a look. So also, I've seen this dollar sign being bandied about, and I've never fully understood what that actually means when putting strings together. So for each item, so this is just for each. So would I be able to put character there? Would that still work? No. Input split, yeah. So what we'll do is I'm just gonna I'll have a little go with it, see if it works. It's obviously a lot less code. The only problem is I don't know what half of these things mean, and I don't ever allow you to put variables into a string with. Oh, I see. So what I could do, right, just so that it makes sense to me, I could do like all of this is fine. It's more just because I like to put it into code things which so item dot to string plus that and yeah. So I think that would work. Yeah, right. Let's see if that works. Yeah, that is useful. On is string. Yeah, item is a string. Oh, right. So I could. So that would still work. Yeah. There's no real reason why I do that. It's like I'm trying. Essentially, you've given me this code that's probably absolutely brilliant, and I'm going to change it all to make it look as though I did it. So I just have this worry. I don't know why, but it's like say 4 years down the line, I'm going to be in court and someone's going to be showing me this code. They'll be like, "So you know what the environment does? Yeah, you know what this keyword does?" And I'll be like, "Yep." Yep, I know what it is. Right, first of all, let's just have a little test, see if it works. And then, so let's just keep that like that. And then we'll go return master script dot instance dot fix. Oh, I don't think that actually. It's just called fix string, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, I haven't made it public, have I? Yeah. Oh, it's also you got the static thing. I don't know if I need that, but let's go make it public. Come on. Oh, I can't actually, unless I need to get rid of the static, I think. Fix string, there it is. Str. Oh, the item is a string, so... Oh, hang on. Sorry, I might be learning stuff here. So, this can be static. Yeah, the only problem is I think it's inaccessible due to its Oh, no! No way. Oh my god. Okay, hang on a sec. Okay, alright, fine. This is... hold on. Sorry, just a sec. Sorry, I might be getting overheaded. Still needs to be public. Hold on. So if I... Yeah, because I've got to call it from a different thing because it's an instance. So if I did that... Ah! You are kidding me. So if you make it static, you don't need to do .instance. It's actually quicker at runtime as well. Where were you? Where were you? I didn't know you could do that. So every single time, I mean, just to clarify, the number of times I said, like, I mean, I've had to do .instance and then do something else. Okay, all right. So we are learning stuff here. Okay. Okay. Still needs to be public. Public static. Okay. I mean, this is incredible, by the way. Oh, but now this is one thing which I just want to kind of check as well, right? If it's static, right? I've got this, this master script here, right? Ignore the stuff on top. That's just me sorting out variables. I've got this master script now. Hypothetically, this master script is going to be in every scene forever, right? As long as the game is running, this master script is here, right? If I didn't attach this in game, would I still be able to access these public, these static functions, or like, do you still need an instance of this master script? So like, I won't do it, but on this master script, I've got this script attached. Hold on. I think that's. Oh no, we got. Ooh. Right, I feel like I've created another error message from something else. So I'll tell you what we'll do is, because I don't know. It feels like putting this in has created another error message elsewhere. So, yeah. Okay, that's interesting. That is interesting. Yeah. But I still feel like we're onto something pretty cool here. So when I'm looking to do a random number, is it Unity Engine? I think it might be Unity Engine. Benny the integer modulator. I'll have to work out. In fact, let's go find out. Find all references. Oh, right, okay. Engine dot. So 0 and 4. Okay, and then. So for some reason it's created another error message. So it looks like that does need to be Unity Engine. Yeah, that is an interesting thing. So if I was to just put that there, but I don't know why that's suddenly become a problem like now after having done this. So it's okay. We can sort that out in a little bit. Right. So let's go back to the original problem at hand. So we've got fixed string there. Let's go give that a save. Let's see if we've got any more error messages. Yeah, I think you're right. So let me just have another quick sort of scan. So we've got, I'll worry about that. Yeah, it could be adding this whole new thing has complicated something else. But let's have a little play. Let's see if if all this. Oh no worries at all. Add to system. Okay. Hold on. Right. Oh no. Okay. All right. It hasn't quite worked. Let me have another little look. right. So somehow the function has just got rid of all the other bits of code. I'll worry about this later. I'm going to, for the time being, I'm just going to green it out, but I'll have a look at this code. It is almost certainly something that part of my tweaking that's made it not work. But for the time being, just because I don't like, because I'm getting close to releasing this next patch, I'm slightly worried about. Oh right, yes, that makes sense. That makes sense. The thing that's confusing is Control K. Control KC. If I turn that one just off for the time being, and then oh. So let me go back over here. Let's go get rid of that. Sorry, it's like I do want to do. I'm slightly worried that I'm sort of accidentally destroying my stuff. So for some reason, after adding that, it's giving me this error message that wasn't here before. Because I think I was hoping that after changing everything back, let's just see. Yeah. I mean, because I can put it in, I think that still should work fine. Let's see if we're... Oh, the system at the top. Ah, is it... Oh, this one. Ah, okay. So if I get rid of that... sorry. I just want to check. Like, none of the others have that, do they? Yeah. Oh, you're right, yeah. So... Yeah, so this is when it gets to coding slightly out of my comfort zone, because I think when we put in that static thing, it added that like automatically at the top. So now that we've kind of got rid of it, hopefully, I just need to find the Control F random dot. Yeah, so. That's good. So I just want to check now that we've got rid of that system. Just press the wrong button. Okay, right, I think that should be okay. Oh, really? I mean... what I'll do, because the thing is, I know this is going to sound like I'm going to sound like a bit of an idiot when saying this. Like, even though this whole system of like having a public static thing isn't there, right? And I kind of get hold of it the old-fashioned way. Oh, of course, you need environment. Yeah, that's the problem, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Oh, right. Yeah. No. That probably makes sense. I'm sure it is really good. So let's have a look. Let's see. So what have you done? So you've put the fixed string is a very long and tested. Well, how do we get on? Yeah. Okay. With that. Oh, so did you actually? So it did seem to. So did that actually work? Because the difficult part is trying to interpret. Did it just give you the characters of a backslash and an N, or did it give you the actual proper? Yeah. I think it is fine. It's just because of this keyword, I'm not like super comfortable using it yet. But this is going to be very much in the like I will do this in the pipeline. This is like I say, it's. However, even though you said this might be inefficient, it's probably way more efficient than this one. It's just like whenever I'm using it, whenever there's like a key new word, yeah. So I think we can just get rid of that. Yeah. So I'll get rid of that for the time being. But yeah, whenever I use a new like keyword that I've never seen before, I always like to be a little bit more confident. However, right, that being said, I can't remember if I have added you to the credits at the end. If not, do you want to be in the credits? Right, let's just check that we're back to the old version that it was. So we're back to our old happy version where the text is clearly out of place. Because what's like quite interesting is if I go back to, let's just turn the music off, back to title. Now, and I'm pretty sure I did test this. So yeah, like, I mean, I'm gonna look quite the fool if this doesn't work, but I think it will do, right? So if we go into Datario, I'm just going to temporarily go one, make this red, and then go 27, and then this one 1, this one red, and this one 36. Okay, and then we continue. We're going to here. Right, unless I'm mistaken, if you look, all of these do actually work. So I mean, because look, yeah, this is the like 500 recruitment cards. It does work, but for some reason it doesn't work at that particular point. So I suppose I could, because I think I'm actually following a different bit of code to get there. So maybe I should look at what I've done to create these and then revert back to that. Because that's why I just assumed. I thought, well, if it works there, it should work on the other one. Because I thought the code is so similar, like if not identical in getting the text, that I just kind of assumed it would be okay. So let's. Oh, hang on, I got an idea. Oh, I'm going to look like quite an idiot if it's as simple. If it's as simple as what I think it is. So let's go. Now, where did I put my update? Update over here. Right, we're just going to follow this through again. So this goes here. So we're creating this bubble here. Oh, maybe I've done a mistake here. That could be. We're creating this. We then that could be the problem. It still doesn't feel like it could be. It looks like I'm actually doing this fixing the line length twice when we're creating the banner. So SA string equals, if I just I'll green that out, and we're just going to have oh, hold on. Oh, we didn't blend in that at all. Let's give this a try. I think that might be it actually. So let's give this a try. One sec. Right. So yeah, I think I've done the same function twice, and it's got it found itself a little bit confused. Right. Okay. No. Ah, yes. All right. Okay. That's yeah. So what I did accidentally was I don't know. I left this bit in, so I think it's. But the thing that confuses me is, oh yes, no, I know why. Yeah, the it's because when you're fixing a string that's already got line breaks in, this kind of breaks down slightly. So I think I'd basically done this twice, and it gave me some grief. So I think we're fine now. I think we're fine. Yeah. Okay. All right. I think we sorted that problem. Yeah. So it should now no longer be a problem. guess we'll leave that one there. Sort that right. So what I'm going to do, right, I think I'm quite happy with what we've done today. Like my main goal today was finding out any little bugs from the things that I've done. It looks like we've kind of achieved that. Like, it looks like the game is still completely fine. I was worried it was just going to be broken or unplayable, but it looks like it's playing fine. I think from this point, I'm probably going to just call this a short stream, end it here, and work on getting the patch up and running. But yeah, like I was going to say, I can't remember if you said, yeah, but yeah, like it is entirely up to you. Do you want to have? I could put the real MKB in the credits if you'd like. Oh yay! Oh, wicked! Yeah, no worries. No, I was going to say I should probably be giving you more thanks for helping me with that code. And what I'll do actually, because I'm one of those sort of like I'm going to do my homework and find out what the word environment means in this context. But yeah, like. But yeah, if you want your name in the credits, like let me know, because I'm going to be putting this patch up soon. That'd be really cool. And I can't remember if I've put this in there. Right, but anyway, right, I am going to have a look, see who I can raid and stuff. But yeah, good fun, solid stream. Hopefully the patch will be out, depending on how long it takes me to actually get the patch out. But yeah, thanks so much for sticking around. I will have a look to see who I can raid.